Hello students, I am Muskan Jagyasi and I am working as a TGT in Macrovision Academy. So today we are here to discuss about the chapter number 2 of your EVS textbook, that is a snake charmer's story. So as you can see in the given picture that there are few snakes and there are few men who are playing the bean, and you can also see the snakes dancing. So have you ever seen such a scenario in your locality? Do you know what do we call these people in our language? Okay, yeah, we call them saperas. And in English they are called snake charmers. So let me tell you very interesting. Guess what? I met a guy named Aryanath and he told me a lot about his life and what work he does, and it was really very interesting. So I would like to share my experience with you. He said that I am Aryanath and I am a snake charmer. So he said that I know to play the bean and make the snakes dance. I learned this art from my father and grandfather. Our community is called Kalbelias. You can also see that in this picture, Aryanath, Aryanath's father, Aryanath's grandfather, all are really skilled at playing the bean. And it is not an easy task, right? I don't think that any of the children of your age would be knowing how to do this. But Aryanath has learned this because he has been taught this skill, this art from a really young age. So, his grandfather also told me a lot about them. He said that when I opened the bamboo basket, people would gather to watch the snakes. And they would get so excited, they would get so enthusiastic by seeing the snakes that in return they used to offer me rice, pulses, and food at the end of the show. So that's really incredible how these people used to get the things, get the supplies, and how they used to manage their livelihood. Isn't it incredible according to you too? Okay, so they did many other works also. So the grandfather adds that we not only entertain people but also give them medicines after collecting some herbs from the forest and heal some of their illness. So, as these people, the Kalbelias, are really well connected with the nature, they also helped people by giving them the medicines, and that's what makes a difference. Helping people is on a very high level of appreciation. Now, these people also know how to identify the snakes that has bitten the people. They also knew how to remove the venom from the body of the people bitten by snakes. So, I hope you know that what are poisonous snakes and what are non-poisonous snakes. There are many snakes, those who have venom in their body, okay, and when they bite, they leave the venom inside the body of the host. So these people know how to remove that venom. Okay, let me tell you one more interesting fact, that a snake's bite is mostly cured by another snake's venom. So that's really different to know, right? Okay. Now, government has imposed certain laws and they have put the ban on this art of snake charming. So certain people started catching the snakes for their venom. Some people started killing the snakes and selling their skins at very, very high prices. So, to put an end to these practices, our government has made a law to ban the act of snake catching and keep them in houses for entertainment. Now, as we have discussed in the previous chapter about the hunting and poaching, though certain people do those practices, but the Kalbelias have never hurted their snakes. This is what the Aryanath told me. He also told me that these people called Kalbelias, they uh, think that the snakes are actually their treasure. They are so connected to the snakes that they even gift the snakes to their daughters when their daughters get married. So it was a big shock for the Kalbelias because they cannot imagine their life about snakes. But now there's a law, so they have to search for certain other alternatives. Now, as the government has put a ban, what do these Kalbelias do? So now, fearing the punishment, they have left their snake charming work and now they entertain people with their instruments. So, they say that we play the instruments like tumba, bean, dhol and kanjari. Let me tell you one more interesting fact that the instruments like bean, dhol and kanjari are made from the dried god, that is also called Loki in Hindi. Their party is called the bean party and they are invited, they are hosting many parties. Okay, so let's discuss. The snakes are venomous and dangerous to all. But why does our government ban the act of capturing and killing the snakes? So the reasons are: the snakes are endangered animals. That is, they are being killed by man every single day. Their number is becoming less. It affects the equilibrium in nature, as we have discussed in the previous chapter that snakes are being killed for the skin. So, this particular attack on the snakes have led to a decrease in their number. And if today we do not save them, what will happen? They will become extinct. They will be disappeared forever. Okay, if the snakes disappear, this will imbalance our nature, as in a dish, in a food item, if we forget to add one ingredient, if we remove one ingredient from it, the taste of whole food item can change, right? Similarly, in the nature, if we remove one organism, it disturbs, it imbalances the whole nature. Secondly, our government wants to regularize the act of selling and buying venom of snakes for anti-venom preparation. And that is through recognized government agencies and not by individual snake charmers. As I told you earlier that from the snake's venom, many medicines are prepared. So, the government now wants to sell the venom by itself and not personally or individually by the snake charmers. As Aryanath was really skilled at snake charming, certain people asked him to share his knowledge. Let's see what they told Aryanath. Aryanath, you know all about snakes, which are poisonous, which are non-poisonous, what are fangs in snakes, how to remove the fangs, and you must go to the cities and share this knowledge with all the children of your age. So, if Aryanath comes to your city,
Would you like to learn from him?